Hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Today, after a very long time, we have a raw and real live session with an inspiring woman. Raw and Real series. This was an initiative of New Mother to let the world know that there are so many inspiring stories within our reach. Most of the times, we tend to overlook these stories, but actually every woman has a story behind her. It's just that let me just connect Vidya. Yeah, so basically we have this series of Raw and Real to tell everyone.
Hey, hi.
Hi Vidya.
Hi, hi. Yeah, there was a confusion. She's joining in a minute.
Yes,
In a
yes.
minute. Yeah. Hey,
Hi,
hi,
hi.
Hi.
Linda. So good to
Sorry,
see you.
I've got the go yet with the lives, okay? So I got confused. I went live there. So yeah, miss.
Yeah,
No
that's
issues.
okay.
I actually disconnected and I was trying to look for you, but by the time I started looking for you, you had already dropped off from the live session.
They were asking about my
Yeah.
mother-in-law content. So then I was like, it's going on a different, you know. I am talking about something else, and then they're asking about mother-in-law and my Indian man.
Okay, let me introduce myself. Hi, Linda. I'm Nilufer.
Okay, hi Nilofer, and
Yeah.
thank you so
And I'm with
much
the.
for the opportunity. Yeah, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to, come
Thank
live.
you so much for being here with us. It's like having a celebrity on
No,
our live session
Yeah.
with us. Really, I enjoy each and every reel of yours. Today it was like, I was watching your reels and I started it. They're so addictive. Okay, I watched one
Yeah.
and then I went on to the next one, then next one, and then I was like, my husband was sitting there, I'm like, come here, see, like, watch this, watch this.
oh, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Okay, sometimes I get scared to post because okay, maybe people hate, but my friends are like, no, post. We know exactly. so yeah.
It's lovely, lovely, and really, it is giving me a feeling of having a celebrity with us on the show today. Okay, and we are very, very, very thankful to you for taking out time and joining us on this series. I was just talking about what Raw and Real series is for New Mother. We started this actually when we started New Mother on Instagram, and we used to have this more often, but then later on we kind of like minimized on Raw and Real, and we started focusing on issues like pregnancy and postpartum related issues. But I really feel that Raw and Real series was such a great initiative wherein
Yeah.
we have inspiring women like you come up on the show and talk to everyone and share their story, because every woman who has been on the series of Raw and Real had so many good things to share and so much that we could actually look forward and learn from her. I'm sure we have a lot to hear from you today.
Oh,
And thank you so much for being here, Linda. I don't think you need an introduction, but still, like, I want to do
oh,
a
I,
little bit of the honors by introducing you. So, hello everyone. Linda is she has done her engineering, and she is a homemaker, and she's a content creator, awesome content creator. If you have not yet watched her, just go watch her.
Yeah.
Watch her reels on her page. I'm sure you will not need any other kind of entertainment, for the
no,
day after you watch her. I enjoyed, today it was like, I really enjoyed watching each and every reel of yours, and it was just fabulous. Okay. I'm really, really happy and excited for this session. Thank you so much for being here.
no problem at all. I'm thankful to you guys for giving me this opportunity. I mean, it is something very
Thank
different,
you.
what I've
Thank you.
usually done. So thank you. So yeah, I don't know what you're,
Yeah.
but motherhood for me is like a complete transition from a young, carefree person to it's
I guess that
Yeah,
that
please.
yeah,
like
that's pretty much
Yeah.
the same thing with every one of us. So,
yeah.
Linda, I'll like if you want to talk a little bit something about yourself before we start with our questions, please feel free to do so.
Oh no, we can start with the this thing. I am nothing. I'm a normal person only. Not nothing. I am.
Okay,
I,
but
Did
then
you
you
see
want
how
to.
many? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
did you see
Yeah.
how many hearts you got, Linda? So, yeah, you bring so much smile. Okay, so keep up your work.
Yeah.
And yeah, we want to listen from you how you define motherhood.
See, motherhood is like, for me, okay, personally, it's like a transition from where you go from your younger, carefree self to a woman. Suddenly, you are responsible for a tiny human, a part of you that is so helpless. So I was, going passing by somewhere, and a quote struck me that was very this thing. A child gives birth to a mother, and that remains with me to this day. It is like a child gives birth to a mother, not a mother gives birth to her. You become a, mother, you realize. Of course, motherhood has its ups and downs, exhaustion, emotional. You have everything, it's a part and parcel.
Yeah.
But then your child takes the front seat, like in your life. So motherhood has been a roller coaster ride, we all know. So yeah, now it's been some time. My son is already 8 years old. So yeah. Yeah.
That's great, that's nice. I really feel that's nice to have your son grow up. I'm just wishing for mine to grow up quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
But
So,
you said a very, very, very beautiful point, Linda. That's something that, Vidya and I both stand by, that with every child, a mother is actually born. She was
yeah,
not a mother before. She was a woman, she was a
woman,
girl, she was a woman, but she was not a mother. So she became a mother after the baby was born.
baby. Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you, how have your initial postpartum days been? Like,
Post
um, if
is
you
like,
remember, if you can remember
yeah,
anything of it.
I can never forget that. That's why, I put back my second pregnancy. I was, scared, so scared. The sleeplessness, the emotional, roller coaster. I mean, I wish somebody had already, told me, we actually see are, these powdered babies with this Johnson baby powder, okay, sitting and nicely up and everything. What we actually see is something totally different, I don't know, because I'm the only child, so I never had brothers or sisters who had babies, and I had not personally seen, like, for me it was until I went through it, I knew, okay, this is it, okay, my motherhood. So that is yeah, that is my postpartum. Of course, everything was uncomfortable. You're sitting down, you're standing, plus the you bleed for more than normal, not those days when you get back to your normal cycle. So, and yes, the emotional, the hormones are all over the place. You just I actually, used to just cry at the drop of a hat. I used to just cry. So it was like, I don't know what was happening. And sleep deprivation, there was no sleep. There was, and 24 hours it was just the baby and me. Of course I had help, my mother was there, I had help. And I used to be envious of my husband. It's like, just get up and go and sleep. I used to be envious of my husband. So we used to have our fights too. But then, when the baby takes the front seat of your life, the baby becomes your priority, okay, then you understand your mind, okay, this is it, this is what it is going to be now. So my postpartum was that way. And I cannot say, I think we all go through the phase where we are low. We have that this thing, because it is a new thing. We don't you are I actually made a reel where you are independent and a career oriented woman, and then yeah, then you get your baby, so you're just taking one day at a time. So that was my postpartum phase. But yeah, now I'm more prepared for the second one when I have one.
You want to say something to all the women who are in their postpartum period now, or better, who are pregnant, and if you have to give them some advice, what would you suggest? Like, especially, see, postpartum, what happens is that once we have the baby, we are dealing with so many things. Most of us, almost all the women, deal with some or the other issue during their postpartum period. So after we are into it, we realize, yeah, like, this is really difficult. And we wish we knew so many things. Everyone wishes that, I knew this, I knew that, maybe. But during pregnancy, maybe like, we are not aware, or even if we are aware, we don't take it that seriously. We tend to not look at the dark side of things, because that is the dark period of your life. Okay, definitely you have the baby, it's all like, you're happy, so your happy hormones are also there, but at the same time there are like, your anxiety hormones, your depressive hormones, your anger hormones, like, it's a mixture of everything, it's a
Yeah.
nice cocktail. So when we are pregnant, like, if you have something to say to women, uh, what would you suggest?
Tell them one thing: take one day at a time. You need not this is not going to be a permanent phase of your life. Just take one day at a time calmly. Yes, we all go through it, the sleeplessness, the emotional roller coaster ride, and the pains, the exhaustion. We all go through it, but one day at a time. And actually, myself, I just let myself go, because for me, my baby, sleep, get up, my baby was, I let myself. But now looking back, you know I should have asked for help. So ask for help. When you need help, ask for help. Take care of yourself, because only when you take care of yourself, you can take care of a younger self, your younger self. You cannot, pour from an empty cup. So you need your health. So that is my advice to, I mean, anybody who comes my way and asks me, tell me what, So I'll just tell them, take one day at a time, and don't worry, all is well. That is my this thing. I don't think
Thank you
anybody's.
so much, Linda. Thank you for that advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, what changes you came across between your partner and you after the baby, or in any relationship, in that case?
Yeah, see, as I mentioned earlier, I was envious of my partner because it was I who went through all the things, the weight gain. Let me tell you, I was like, my last day when I was, going to deliver, I hit 90 kilos. So I was like, yeah. So my body was out of shape. So I was always angry that nothing is fitting me. Ladies, they get, maybe
Yeah,
my husband is not looking at me because I've put on weight.
yeah,
And then there are so many things, women, we think something, and they are not even thinking that. My husband is not even thinking half. We are, making, we are overthinkers actually. Anybody, we are
yeah.
overthinkers, any women. So my but I think, I'll speak for myself. My husband and I, we shared responsibility of our child. My husband was more caring, so when I delivered, so he was there. And of course, you know how the newborns are, no sleep, and they don't sleep on the sleep timings and this. So he used to take care of, because he realized, that is what, we just can't keep fighting with each other, because we are fighting we don't have a common ground. Like, I mean, our common ground is there, but if we are fighting, we are against each other for what? There is like for
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense at all.
Right.
So yeah, so then once we sorted out our things, so I think all couples will go through these ups and downs in their relationship. So once they settle and they understand it is their baby, it's a new life, a new helpless, creature. I mean, a new helpless being.
Yeah.
Then I think things fall into place. I think that was your question. I don't know where I went off tangent.
Yes.
No, no, no.
No, no,
You
no.
answered it very well. Yeah, you were to the point. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Nilüfer, please ask the next question.
Okay. Since we are speaking about like, the relationship changes that happen after having a baby, definitely, like, I would not say that even if you don't have a baby, you don't have issues in your relationship with your
Yeah.
partner. You do have, but then, as per a lot of experience which other women have shared, and as per the statistics that have been performed, it is that the issues tend to increase after you have a baby, because um, before there was no extra responsibility on both of you, and now since you have extra responsibility, you know things tend to, like, take a different direction. And here I also feel that, yeah, definitely, you said that, your husband is caring, and you'll had like, you'll equally shared the responsibilities. But Linda, even in today's time, this does not really happen with most of us,
Yeah.
right? Like, yeah. we see that, people write to us saying that there is a lot of bias, in terms of taking ownership or being the primary parent of the child and taking up the responsibilities. And what I really feel, this is my own opinion, it's that, patriarchal influence has a lot to do with this bias that we see after,
Yes.
after childhood. Earlier, in the earlier days, in the days of, our parents' generation, the society was different. The work division was different. Usually women used to, be the ones to stay back at home and take care of the child, and men were the ones to walk out and, earn for the family. But nowadays that scene has changed, right? Women and men are both equally there out in the workforce, trying to make their own place. What do you think, what is your opinion on the patriarchal influence overall on this thing, or else, the patriarchal influence on a society?
See, Nilofer, it is like this patriarchal influence is there. It is been there, and I doubt it will ever go, off. It is there because coming to your political whatever leadership, or your religious, leadership, or whatever, or even to your home. Now they don't they don't call the woman as the head of the house or whatever. No, they call the man. They still man. So as long as that thing is there, it'll always, the patriarchal influence will always be there, because we still, I'm telling from my experience. Okay, I have a son, be it my mother-in-law or my mother or my husband. Okay, don't cry like a girl, you know and those things, I mean, what does that even mean? Don't cry. Like, you are a human being, you cry, you have emotions, you don't. That is what it is. So behind, it is always subconsciously, consciously, it is like, okay, the men. So even heroes, very now, though we are changing, but you have seen it for yourself. It is, patriarchal influence is there. So can I change it, or can we change it? It takes a long way to, go, because of course society is, broadened its whole mindset. Women are working, women are independent, and there's lots of it. But somewhere down the line, it's always the men. Don't you like your in-laws? No, I like my in-laws. Who's this, Vishnu? No, I'm just telling you. I'm just talking in general.
Oh, who is this question for? It can be for Vidya or me also. Yeah, we'll pick you separately, Vishnu Vardhan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even the other day I was reading a storybook. So it was like addressing a mom and a dad. Okay, how a child, so all the duties of the mom are, okay, she's in the kitchen, she's cleaning, she's cooking, and all that. And what about the dad? He takes me out, he takes me for a drive, we play ball. And why can't a mother do all that? A mother does that, all that. The mother is, I mean, I'm a homemaker. My husband actually is sailing, okay? He's not at home. So I do everything for my son, like taking him out, driving him to school. Basically, he has seen only me and my mom as the head of the family, because my husband comes once in 3 months and all that. So my husband is like a chill person. So it now, with women working, things might change, but with our older generation still being there, like our I'm not going to tell who, so, because yeah, they always think like, okay, a male is the main this thing, and a woman is a this thing. So I mean, even Catholic religion, it is said a woman was made from a rib of a man. I mean, why can't it be like, equal? We are not, woman can do everything what a man does, so patriarchal influence is there. It'll take time. Of course, people are moving towards change is already there, but I don't know, so it takes time unless you change your whole mindset.
Right. Actually, you said it right. You said right. I feel that change is happening, but then, instead of us saying that, this is not like, there is patriarchal influence. Rather than saying, I think we should start doing something right from our house. You
House,
have
yeah,
a son, I have a son, Vidya has a daughter. So we can teach our, our next generation
yeah, change
of
stuff.
whom we are raising.
So that is what we have to. We cannot expect the world to suddenly get up and change. Starts from,
Yeah.
and we be teaching our
Let us change. Let us change.
kids.
We can start. Let us change. Let us get that change, imparted to our children, and that's how I feel like, drop by drop, ocean is built.
Yes,
That kind of thing. So if we all do it, I think, yeah, we should be able to see the change in the, say, like, next 100, 200 years or something.
yeah, I know. Not in our near future.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Linda. Yeah,
I
you want to take up? Yeah.
the point, because I get carried away.
Yeah. Hey, no, not at all. Not at all. You are talking to the point.
Thank you.
You are not at all carried away. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
As you know, actually, yeah, see, drop by drop. So we are drops of the society. So I think we have to bring in change
Yeah,
at our home. It's not easy when textbooks and everywhere it is, patriarchy is like on the face. But yeah, we have to try from our end. What do you think? I mean, how can you give some suggestions, like small changes, which they can practice at home in the from the start,
practice
which
around.
can
You
be,
mean
yeah,
like something like, say, because we are talking about raising, our kids in a different
yeah,
way than what we were raised. Okay, I'm not blaming our parents over here.
yeah.
Definitely, the society was having that kind of mindset when we were growing up, and now the mindset has changed for good. Okay, and so we want to impart those values to our children. Do you have any suggestions on that, Linda?
The suggestions I would say is like I would definitely stop telling my son stop crying like a girl. That is the only suggestion I think. That is the that you start with the like you said, you start with the little things. Why do you compare crying to a girl? Or you stop the small thing. It's the small steps that you take. So I read a comment that a woman is made from a rib or something. Somebody said it.
Yeah,
Male.
yeah. I'll read it out to you.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
equal.
I'll read it.
I'm sorry, yeah, but for me it is, my God should have made man and woman at the same time, not taken from a rib from a man
Yeah.
made. So I'm not questioning our religion or anything, but that is what I feel. Even there, it is
Yeah.
shown like a man is the male is superior, and then you take something of him to make a woman. So that is my whole point. Okay, I'm a big fan of your videos. Okay, Suraj.
Videos.
So these tiny steps. So we are raising boys. You are raising a boy. I'm raising a boy. You're raising a girl. So it is not like raising boy and raising. So we have to, make them equal. Like there was also another
Yeah.
Munna. I don't know if they have made it. So the mother is telling the son, "तुम कुछ नहीं करोगे मुन्ना, सिर्फ आगोगे, खाओगे और आगोगे," something like that. Yeah. So,
I've watched it.
yeah. So the whole mindset of today's, yeah, not today's, but that is old mindset that is coming.
Yeah.
We have to be the change, to expect change. So I will not tell my son, "तुम सिर्फ खाओगे," or doing all that. So you take responsibility. Your wife
Right.
takes responsibility. You take responsibility. That is how a house is run. No, that is how you build your society. You are the future. So that is my
Yeah.
point.
I don't want to like, get into religion, but sadly, that's what all the religions preach. All the
Yeah,
religions,
yeah.
actually. It's not just Christianity or Islam or Hinduism. I really feel that all the religions preach the same thing. Anyways, let's not get into
Yeah,
that kind of controversy.
Yeah.
I want to stay away from it. Okay, yeah. So the you want me to read out the comment that was there
no,
about
no,
the rib?
what he meant. So I gave my suggestion, so it's okay. Then
Yeah,
if you
Yeah.
yeah.
that,
Okay,
So
okay.
how do you, there's one comment.
I
How do you get ideas to make such videos of mother-in-law?
no, mother-in-law, it is what we go through, what I go through, what
Yeah.
go through. I mean, nothing like no ideas. It is what I've gone through only. So it is. So that
No, I
No, I do not
Yeah.
become
And it takes a lot of courage, guys, to make such videos.
Yes.
Okay, it's not
Yes.
easy. Trust me, it's not easy. Okay,
Yeah.
when I have to make any video regarding my mother-in-law, I think 100 times, oh, should I go ahead and
Yeah.
share?
I
It
do,
takes a lot of courage to click that button,
but
share.
I ask my mom, I ask my husband, of course, I don't ask my mother-in-law, I ask my husband. I get, so many DMs from so many ladies, and Vidya and Nilofer, if you have to read some of the DMs, it is very, very sad, very heartbreaking to
Yeah.
see the helplessness of women, educated women, working women. So
Yeah.
it is very sad to see that.
Education, actually, truly speaking, yeah, when you said about this thing, recently we had some posts, okay, related to in-laws topic, and then it was just women were just pouring out their hearts.
Yeah,
Okay, it's see, definitely, these women are educated. Okay, they are independent. Most of them are independent, but still they are going through all these things.
going
They are suffering actually. It's not just going
to
through, they are suffering.
not take the next step, patriarchy.
And
That's
yeah, when we are
Yeah.
talking about patriarchy, it's not just the men, okay, who are having that kind of influence on the society. It's women also. Women
yes,
are also patriarchal. I will actually say that even
yes,
I am patriarchal to some extent.
yes, yes.
Because I have been raised in that way
That,
that some things I assume, oh, this is my thing, this is my role or this is my duty. Why should I think like that? Because I have been raised in that way. So when I say patriarchal, it is not just pointing out, that separate men, okay, these are the men who are patriarchal and they are enforcing rules on the women. We all are patriarchal. That's why the society is patriarchal. We are the ones who make up the society.
of course,
Okay. When
Yeah.
we are talking about
I
change, that's what we said.
it is
Yeah,
implied
Linda.
there, subconsciously or consciously, it is there
Yeah.
how
Yes.
women are okay, this and men are this, and
And it's seen everywhere, okay? It's not just your home, it's at your workplace, it's it's just everywhere. Like I have experienced, I would not say I was victim or something of patriarchy, but I've experienced it everywhere.
uh,
I see it in every place, it's all over. At my in-laws' place, at my mother's place, at my home, it's everywhere. And sometimes subconsciously, even I tend to just go along with it. And then I realize,
Yeah.
sometimes there are some moments wherein, it's just stuck. It's it's
uh,
kind of oh, why?
knock on your head.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And most of the times it's like, hey, they are elders, yeah, how long? It's okay, just
Uh, uh,
go along. That's where, this
that's what
go
And
along is,
that go along with that go along is we are going along, and that's what our
yeah.
children are watching.
Yes,
You
yes,
can't sit and preach your child. Oh, we are not going to. He's not going to sit and listen to me if I'm going to read something to him and say that you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. He watches me. What I do, he acts he does the same thing. So it's all on our actions. If we really want to change things, we have to change our own actions.
actions. Yeah, I know. Totally agree with you because I,
Yeah,
you
there was one more question for you, Linda. It was that what do you say about the sentence or the question that man is a provider? I think the question was for you.
even I saw man is a provider. What do I
Yeah.
say? Man is a provider, be the provider. I cannot say anything. Of course, women are contributing too. It doesn't only because just because he is providing, she is also taking care of your house, right? She's taking care of your
yeah,
She's taking care of your child. You just cannot say man is a provider. He's working and he's paying your bills. So what is a woman? Well, mother's job is,
yeah,
no salary, a thankless job. That's what they say. So,
yeah,
yeah, man's. I don't agree with that question. Man is a provider. Woman is a provider all too.
yes,
Not going.
And
yes,
provide, like it's good.
Yeah.
Provide. Okay, there's one more sentence, there's one more comment, okay? It's not a question, it's from Vaibhav Chaudhary. Those women are also patriarchal who say that their man should earn the money for them. Yeah, you have something to say about it, Linda. I have a lot to say about this, but I want you
yeah,
to.
yeah,
Man should. I really don't know. See, those women are patriarchal who say that their man should earn. See, again, is commented this way. I think I don't know. Nilofer, you go ahead. I don't want to comment because I have always my foot in my mouth all the time.
Okay, see, first of all, okay, first of all, define, like, what is life, okay? Why do you get married? Why do you have kids? Okay, because you want that life, right? Like a man also wants it, the woman also wanted. That's why they got married. They had a kid because they want to raise that kid. Okay, they want to have that family. They want to have that experience. Okay, we want to have that experience in life. Money is important. It is very important, but it is not everything. If you ask somebody what is your goal, someone may say, I want to earn so much of money. Okay, then you question why you want to earn that money. Okay, maybe I want to buy a house, maybe I want to buy this car, maybe Mercedes or BMW or something, or maybe, like, I want to travel the world or something. So it is not actually money that you are looking for. Okay, you are actually looking for experience in life, and for that experience you need money. Okay, now when we are talking about experience in life, okay, you have combined together as a unit. Okay, you are a family, man, woman, child, children. Okay, and if your parents are with you, so you're looking for that living experience. Okay, now who is doing what part in that? Okay, like, maybe, like, the man is saying that I will earn the money, you take care of the house, or the woman is saying that I will earn the money, you take care of the house. Overall, we are looking for that experience in life. Okay, money is important. See, I will not say money is not important, but then that ultimately from that money we want that experience. Okay, so
Yes.
how can you say that, if a woman is saying that, you go earn, and then she is patriarchal? I don't get that sentence at all. So no, like, it's not like that. It's not like, if a woman is saying that you go earn, fine, theek hai, I will say that, I will go earn, you take care of the house, you take care of the children, you
Exactly.
do all those sorts of things. Okay, then you say that I'm not patriarchal. It's not like, you cannot define patriarchy in that way.
Yeah.
Patriarchy is more like, placing one person above the other.
Yeah.
Women and men, then it's not about comparing men and women. Okay, it's not that, okay, man is something great, woman is not great, or woman is great, man is not great. No, it's not about that. Okay, we are created to complement each other. We
Yes.
are created so that we can, walk together. That's how we make our life beautiful. Okay, so
Yeah.
we
Yes.
cannot say that comment is something like, no, I don't agree with that comment at all.
Simple point is girls should
If you
also.
want to add something, Linda or Vidya, you all can add on that.
Oh no, he's written. Okay, his point is also okay. My simple point is that girls also should be taught that they should be independent and they should earn their own money from their from childhood itself. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Girls should be independent. Yes, we agree with you. Girls, I definitely
Yeah.
should be
Every human being should be independent.
Should be
Okay, every
independent.
human being should be
Yeah.
independent,
independent.
but the point is that we are, creatures. Humans are made to live in communities. Okay,
Yes.
we are. If you leave one human being alone with a lot of money and everything, okay, food, everything, that person will never be happy.
Happy.
Okay,
Yes. He's
yeah,
also.
we are made to live in a community.
Yes.
So,
Well, yeah.
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 So,
Yeah.
what's the topic of discussion? There's somebody asking what's the topic of discussion. The topic of discussion is Linda's story. Okay,
Yeah.
it's about her struggles, knowing about her views. Yeah, so that is the topic.
Womanhood, I think. There was one more girl who's written about PPD or something. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
get that
I
comment.
lost it.
Complaining something, I think. About a healing. Okay, no. My mom-in-law compared my healing period with other women and said I was pretending, but I had severe PPD. Yeah, it happens. Complicated my healing more, but my hubby helped me. Okay, you're lucky. Your hubby, you should really help me a lot. Okay. Yeah. There's always a comment that goes, okay, okay, with you cry with one kid. At your age we had 5, and we did this and we did that, and
Yeah.
times have changed. We are not what our mothers were. We are different. We are more,
Different.
even my mother. I'm talking about my mother. She feels like, because I do my reels and I am doing live, and so I'm doing something. I have done my engineering. I gave up for my career. As of course, it was a choice. For my child, I gave it up. It was a choice I did, but somewhere down the line, I lost my identity. I became now only a mother, mother. So my identity as a person. So as when I started my videos and my reels, and I started, getting some recognition and all that, and I was, more concentrating. So my mother's like, you are not concentrating on your child. He needs all the attention. But tomorrow, children grow up, they have their lives of your own. Then what will happen to me? What about my aspirations? What about my dreams? I am also, I also have my dreams and my, I want something of myself. So we, it is not what like at your time 5 kids and we did this and that. Your world was around that. Nowadays, people are not like, okay, they are okay, nuclear family. They are happy with nuclear family. They want to provide the best for their children, and everybody is working. So how you said, it's more like a patriarchal. It is shifting. The whole mindset is shifting when women are being independent and want to do something for themselves. I hope I answered right.
Just one thing I want to add. Linda said it perfectly, but just one thing I want to add. Why compare? Okay, yeah, my mother-in-law raised 4 kids, 5 kids. Great. I'm happy for that. I'm proud of her. She did it. Okay, but why compare? This is me. Okay. Maybe, I'm not as good as you in certain things. Maybe you are not as good as me in certain things. But why compare? It's as simple as that. There was a comment, Linda. If you want to answer, you can answer it. Mother is also an identity, the best, I think.
Yeah, I think it is true. Your child learns from you, because you are 24 hours with your child. Your child doesn't learn more. I mean, your child learns by watching, like how you told Nilofer, your son learns by watching you. So you are the change you want to, bring about in the future, because your child is watching you. So, and you can mold a child now, not after he is, his mind is already formed, his, notions are already set. So it is, of course, a mother can change the identity. Yeah, no, mother is the identity of a.
Yes, see, mother being, with you.
Yeah, I just want to add. See, yes, being a mother is identity. It is actually in very individualistic approach. Okay, if a mother is happy to do what she's doing, then it's all good. If she's okay, I just want to cook food and I'm very happy. That's her identity. But not everybody is happy with that, right? Somebody wants to do something else. That is so. That is when, So that is when these things. Yeah, Nilüfer.
Very well said, Vidya. That is actually what was bursting out from me.
Yeah.
Linda, you want to add something?
Oh, no, I completely agree with you. I mean, that was.
So, the best reply. Yeah. So basically, it's all like, what you want to do. Do what you want to do. It's as simple as that. You have got your life. It's one life. You want to have kids. You have kids. You don't want to have kids. Don't have kids. You just want to be a mother. Just be a mother. You don't want to be you don't want to be just a mother. You want to do something else with it. Do something else with it. At the end, whatever makes you happy, that's the baseline. Some women are very happy having a child, taking care of the child, managing their work, and how they do it, it's not something for you to comment on because it's her life.
Yes, truly. Completely agree with you. Yes.
Yeah. We have some other comments. The first idol for a child is mother. It's a comment. Yeah. You want to say something, Linda, on that?
Oh, that is the truth. That is the mother. Yeah, the child. Yeah, the mother is like somebody. The man is.
That's why we are setting examples. That's why we like Quirky Mama a lot. The reels, the reels you make are very it has a lot of strong message. Okay, I hope people understand. And though it is funny, it has a very strong message. Yeah. So yes, her mother is doing that.
And it's what the things that you bring up, Linda, they're actually some of the most most common societal issues.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, they are issues, the ones that you bring up, and you address them so beautifully. As Vidya said, I really hope that the actual message reaches out to people. And, it's something like I really feel majority of women want to say, which Linda is saying.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get so many DMs, get so many DMs for all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes.
thank you, Nilu.
I'm.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah, I'm done with my questions, Linda. But if you want to share something with
I,
everyone, new mothers, please do.
we planned it for something, and it that's when women gather.
Yeah.
It always goes. The topics change.
It's so emotional, right? See,
Yeah.
I just
motherhood,
have
patriarchy, everything.
yeah, there's one question, okay? There's one question which has come up. I'll read it out, Linda. Maybe you can answer it. We really need to talk about father taking up responsibilities of babies, and especially baby boys need to watch this while growing up so that next generation doesn't face what we are facing.
It's a profound one.
Okay.
It is the
Yeah.
yeah. It is actually the truth. Fathers taking up the responsibility. Yeah. Most men actually
So,
have an understanding now. I
Yes,
mean, they are more caring towards. It's not like how we have seen in
yes,
the TV serials and all that. People have become with, I think maybe education, or I don't know, with the broadening of your mindset. Most men are. I mean, I am telling from my person. My husband is very caring, and he is, there's no better model for my son than my husband. I mean, that is how, I think uh, people have, I mean, even coming to my reels and the DMs I get, people mostly do not have complaints with their husband. It's always with the older
yeah.
generation. So I think husbands are more understanding now. So yeah, whatever the thing was profound, whatever she said or he said,
Yeah. I think more fathers should come out and speak. See, we are talking, we are ready to speak. When we are approaching raw and real fathers, right? Not many fathers are open to speak. We
yeah.
are not against fathers. We are just talking. Yeah.
there was one reel of Linda only that women speak 30,000 words a day and men speak, So I think it's just that men don't want to
Yeah.
talk. They're like,
So,
okay, fine, okay, you talk.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I listen. That's what the thing with my husband also. He'll be like, okay, you are talking. No, you talk.
my husband always says, "You open your mouth, you create a mess. Finish." Now, and he knows what is wrong, he knows what is right, and he keeps quiet. Okay, he's out of the mess. I open.
Yeah.
Sari fasad kitchen. So yeah, something like that. Oh.
No, but right, Vidya, you said something right. Yeah. Men, please come up, talk. If you all want to, like, be a
Yeah.
part of Raw and Real series, the men who are watching this or later, we don't have many men, in our audience.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, today itself we were doing some analysis on New Mothers audience, and it happens to be that 93% of our audience is women.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe like, we can change our name with their new mother and father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father.
Then maybe like, we'll have more men coming up and
Yeah.
talking.
No, no, when they see
They,
mother and this and that, no, they always run away. They not
yeah.
get involved in all that.
But yeah, yeah, you said like, the last thing that you said, Linda, that like, you would not have any better role model for your son than your husband. And I think that's something profound statement that you made, and that's really lovely. And I also really feel that most men nowadays have a huge shift in their mindset from
Yes.
what the previous generation was. Okay, most men, I don't say all. In the same way, I don't say that all women or all men. We cannot really generalize. We can talk about some percentages. Okay, so most men have that change in their mindset, and like all three of us who are here, okay, all our husbands, like all three husbands, okay, so we can at least talk about our husbands. So yeah, my husband takes up like complete responsibility of the baby. It's not like that I am the primary parent, or I don't want to be also. So it's not like that. Okay. So yeah, it's we share things, okay. But another thing, to the pregnant women, or like new mothers, or like women who are in general watching this, I would love to say that talk about it to your husband, talk
Yes.
about it to your
Yes.
partner. Just
I mean,
talk,
such
say that,
yes.
what is there in your mind. Don't fight. you know what happens is when we start talking about responsibility sharing, we end up fighting. Okay, I have also fought, I'm not denying that. Okay, but we end up fighting. Don't fight. Like, if the other person is not taking it in a nice way, calm down, stop the discussion, give it a break. Okay, tell him that whenever you are up to it, we will talk then. Okay, but you do that. Okay, take some time,
Yes.
like, and talk about it. Get
Yeah.
your points ready, prepare yourself before you talk what you really want to talk.
Yes, yes. I know. I always get into arguments because he says you don't know. You start with something, then you go somewhere else.
Yeah, there's one more comment that we have. Really like the concept of raw and real. We can ask fathers to join. So I think, Vidya, this is for you. You are the person responsible for raw and real. So yeah, this is for you.
Yeah. Yes, yes, definitely.
And there were many comments for Linda, okay, appreciating
Yeah,
your
I
reels and so many things. We missed them out,
yeah.
a lot
yeah.
of them. There
Love
was
from there was a yeah, great reels, keep going, and there was something like love from Chennai. So I think somebody's from Chennai. Yeah.
I didn't
You
know how to. I didn't know that I was supposed to join you. So I started a live there. So half the people already started. My mother-in-law,
oh yeah.
and I had to say, okay, bye.
Yeah.
It's like Nilofer is meeting there, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
No, Vidya called me actually. Vidya is like, Linda already started a license. I was like, yeah, she started. Okay, then let me. I was about to start. Then I dropped and I started looking for you. I think by
Oh,
that time you realized, then you dropped
yeah.
and you joined back over here.
Because what I usually do is I start the live and then the person whatever we are having, he join.
You
He
are our
Okay.
guest, Linda. You are our guest on the
Yeah.
show.
I did not read. I'm always in a hurry, so I did not read. Okay, sorry for that.
That's no problem at all.
It was a
Yeah,
nice
I
call.
understand.
I really
Yes.
love these talks, like when you get to connect with so many intellectual women, it your frequencies match. So I love to
Yeah.
talk. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you so
We
much.
are so
Thanks so
we are
much.
so happy that you joined us for this session, Linda. Really so good.
you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, there's
Thank you
one
so
more comment. Big fan, dear. Love from USA.
Oh, thank you.
People are sending love from countries to you, Linda. Like, look at your
Yeah, see?
popularity, okay? People are sending you love from different countries and regions of the countries. So it's great, actually. There's one
Yeah.
more question that we have. Okay, this is not related to our discussion
No,
over here.
I
So
cannot.
Priya, yeah, you cannot
Yeah.
see because it's come in as a question, but it's something related to pregnancy. I'll read it out. If you want, you can answer it, Linda. It's not related to our discussion, but it's ma'am, I'm 6 months pregnant. Raw rice खाने की cravings होती है. Those are actually called pica cravings. I'll
Yeah,
answer them. Those are actually called pica cravings. Okay, so many pregnant women have such kind of weird cravings. They are weirder than just eating raw rice. Some
yeah.
women feel like eating chalk or very weird kind of stuff.
Pika is
So this happens.
I
Usually, yeah, Linda, you're saying
Sorry.
something?
pika, whatever that is. I think it is deficiency of iron in your body.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. And there are different deficiencies that may be the root cause of it.
No.
Okay, so it's better that in your next appointment with your doctor, bring this up. Okay, it's better to bring it up so that your doctor can provide you the right course. Yeah, there's somebody who wrote that I used to eat chalk during my
Talk.
pregnancy.
I did not.
Okay, I think we will continue and then
Yeah.
we will have continuous comments, questions
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
Okay. So before ending this session, Linda, one final piece of advice or anything from you, if you would love to share something with all of us.
See, the advice is the one I've already told earlier. Take care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When you take care of yourself, you're there for your child, you're there for your family, and that's it. That's my that is what I follow, and that is what I should have followed that time when I was going through my PPD and my delivery, and it's 2 years after my child was born. So take care of your and ask for help. If you need help, ask people. I need help with anything. Ask your husband, ask your in-laws, ask your mother, ask people for help, because it is too much sometimes, for people having a baby, no sleep, your body, your hormones. So yeah, that's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, Linda,
Thank
for
you so
sharing
much.
that. Yeah, great point that she said, ask for help, okay? It's not going to make you look weak,
Yes.
okay? It is going to, in fact, make you look strong because
Um,
you are taking certain decisions for
yeah.
yourself and your baby. So, yeah, please do that. And thank you so much for being with us, Linda. It was great.
Oh no, thank
Uh,
me the opportunity to join your. I love the
no,
initiative.
no,
Thank
Vidya, say something. No, 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 no. Thank you. Thank you for being
I
with us,
will. It's mutual. Thank you both. I
thank
mean, yeah.
It was lovely getting to know you. Even
Same here.
get
Same here. Same here.
a screenshot of how my reel was in her school group.
Yeah.
So I was so happy that.
Yes. In my school group, and they shared, and the girl who shared it, she's not even on Insta. So that's how famous you are.
Oh, thank you. So that made me so happy that day. So I was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Linda.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much. The person with the account Modern Woman, yeah, thank you so much for commenting such lovely things about Linda. It was great having you watch us in the session. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Linda.
Yes.
It was a wonderful session. Yeah,
Same.
Yes.
and yeah,
Yeah.
thank you again,
Yeah.
and continue
Hope
doing
to
the
connect
lovely
again. Yeah.
work you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank.
Videsh.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, hope to connect again soon.
Yeah.
That's
Sure. I would love to, have
yes.
discussions.
Yeah.
We can actually
Definitely.
understand and relate on
Yes.
most of the topics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Linda.
Definitely. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank you,
everyone for
Vidya. Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you
Yes.
guys for joining. Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Bye.